Hello, I'm Dennis Cometti. It's time to play Saturday afternoon football. Today's game from the University of Tasmania. With me is three-time All-Australian and 13 times Richmond's leading goal kicker, Matthew Richardson. And away we go, the opening bounce. Martin punches it. The ball in the hands of Rich. Choose to kick it. Great grab. This will certainly test him from this distance. Hipwood takes aim for goals. He had perfect control over the ball right up until the minute he kicked it. I would have expected him to nail that. Nat Nui, not wasting time, elects to play on. Sends it on its way. Nice hands. He's tried to do too much with that kick. A miss from Gunston. I would have expected him to nail that.
Taylor has a lovely kick on him. If he can utilise that in heavy traffic, he will become crucial to his team's finals ambitions. A good fist. Mitchell gets the ball. That's a goal. Lead.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Martin outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Jacobs with a kick out of the pack. Great grab. He opts to play on. Betts has really shanked that one. It's not the score he was looking for. He's searching for his teammates. McStay with the mark.
McStay, he's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. He marks the ball. Rioli bops to play on. Hit the post, that's a behind.
It's not the score he was looking for. Not much on offer for Taylor. He spears the ball. Martin marks it. The ball is slammed towards goal by Martin. Rioli shoots. Gets the behind. Behind's outnumbering goals this match for the home team. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Rioli choosing to play on. It's shaved the post. Disappointing kick there. Boots it. Nice contested mark by Mitchell. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Takes that one strongly. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. He had perfect control over the ball right up until the minute he kicked it. Would you believe it? Another point. I would have expected him to nail that. Intercepted by Nat Nui. Nat Nui pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Nat Nui without a touch. The clearance by Martin. Rioli looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Christensen. He opts to play on. Rioli holds the ball and that'll be a free kick for Mays. That's a piercing kick from Mays. Lynch taking aim. The contest, no match for him. He'll be happy with that. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Good fist. Controlled by Jacobs. Plenty to analyse from the first quarter, Richo.
They have been...
Here we go again, quarter number 2.
Second quarter action underway.
Martin punches. Mitchell on the ball at the moment. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Nice work from Gunston. He runs for home. The home team starting to exert some dominance over the Lions with a lead of 30-1. Martin gets onto the ball. Beams sends the ball on its way. Talia looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark.
He claims the ball. Betts goes for home. Oh, and he's missed. So many points now, they're adding up.
I would have expected him to nail that. Rioli scores with a beautiful kick. All is in readiness. Bounce goes the ball.
Matches are often won and lost at the stoppages. The Lions are on top of the clearances, so clearly their weakness is linking the ball chain of movement forward. Get that right, and they could get back into this contest.
Gets boot to high. Good mark by Cross.
Frost is a decent mark, although he really needs to work on his marking contests because he just isn't making an impression there. That's a nice, strong mark. Buick kicks the ball. That's a mark. Sending it on its way. Great hands.
Kick by Beams. Great mark under pressure. A monster kick will be required from here. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. A chance for both teams to set up as the ball crosses the line. Thrown in majestically. Punched by Martin. Martin sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Approaching the goals now. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. That was the peg. I would have expected him to nail that.
Taylor is a great kick, and if he can maintain that accuracy under pressure, he'll elevate to the elite category. That's a nice, strong mark. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Rioli plays on with it. Rioli kicks it straight through the big sticks.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Clean tap by Martin. Kicks. Hands like dinner plates. Rockcliffe will need to give his feet a pep talk for this kick. They need a goal to keep that door ajar. Hit the point post, out of bounds on the full. Westhoff wants to play on. Franklin takes the mark. Send the torp in, big fella. Wines puts it on the boot. Gunston gathers it. Gunston shoots it. Misses the goal and goes through for a behind. And the points continue to pile up. It's certainly contagious. And that's a nice long half-time break. And we're ready for another half of footy.
They've come out from the long break, and hopefully they have agreed upon the price they must pay for success. Doing this enables teams to ignore the minor hurts, the opposition pressure and the temporary failures.
Taken by Lynch. He chooses to play on. Close call, but it's just made it for a score.
Lynch can be kept quiet for 3/4 and he still walks away with a bag of goals. You can't turn your back on him for one moment.
A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it.
Out on the full.
He kicks quickly, takes it well. Played on. Rioli, bad disposal. The home team leads by 51.
Let's play on.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but the Lions need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. Zorko slams the ball to his boot.
Rich slams it on the boot. Spilled by Shuey, very quiet by his standards. That kick has covered a very long distance. Gets boot to Leather. Great mark over the pack. Betts, not wasting time, elects to play on. Nice mark under pressure. Rioli going for number 3. That's 6 in a row for the home team. The home team in front. Martin hits it. He has the ball. Kicked by Rich. Nice mark under pressure. Kicks it across the ground. Buick wins the marking contest. Trims the grass with that one. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Chips it down towards half forward.
Beams can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. He steadies now in front of goal. That's a nice strong mark. Rioli has a kick. Rioli gets the goal.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Jacobs with the football. He gets his hands on the footy. And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. The umpire will throw it in. Shoulders locked, eyes on the ball. Good tap from Martin. The bouncing ball is controlled. Nice work from Martin.
Martin must have amazing intuition because he can react so fast to situations, it's as though he's had premonitions. Kennedy boots it. Gunston with the mark. Gunston has a kick. The ball's travelling.
That's one area of his game but does need improvement.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but the Lions need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard.
Here's the bounce. Martin punches. The bouncing ball is controlled. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Lynch going for number 2. It's going. That's 7 in a row for the home team. The home team leads by 76. Richo, what do you think about the quarter we just... The final quarter, and it should be most enjoyable.
Push yourself again and again. Don't give an inch until the final siren sounds.
Strong mark by Gunston. He runs for home. Goes wide for a behind. I would have expected him to nail that. Taylor waiting for the man to free up. Martin, the better man there, going for goal number 1. Gunston has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. The bounce, laser straight. One down by Martin. Dangerfield with the football. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Gunston plays it on. Gunston lets fly with a shot at goal. The home team get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal.
Has an abundance of quality mids and small forwards, and they are just running rings around Brisbane. They aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
Martin gets the tap. The bouncing ball is controlled. They've conceded possession. Sweeping handball.
Buick can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Wines, there to mop up. He gets boot to the ball. McStay passes it. Sending it on its way. Harwood with the ball. Sending it on its way. Boak marks the ball.
Jams it on the boot. Marks. Hall choosing to play on. Rioli collects it. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. And over the boundary line she goes. The ball has been thrown in. Natanui without a touch. The clearance by Martin going for goal number 3. Goes wide for a behind. The home team with the advantage as they lead Brisbane 91-1. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Gets boot to leather. I would have expected him to nail that.
Taylor is a great kick, and if he can maintain that accuracy under pressure, he'll elevate to the elite category. He clears the ball. Approaching home now. Mitchell has got it.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. One down by Martin. Lucky bounce collected. A nice uncontested mark for Rioli. Gunston grabs that one. Lining up the goal now. 20 metres from home. Impossible scoring position. Gunston likes his chances for goal. That could be the final nail in the coffin. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Big thump from Shaki. He gets a kick out of the pack. A good mark under the circumstances. He kicked that one like my mother. That'll be brought up by the coach at training. Brisbane get the free kick as it goes out on the full. Gets the kick out of the defensive 50. Wins the hard ball. His kicks are like fingerprints. No two ever the same. That kick has covered a very long distance. Franklin has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Betts marks it, perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Final scores are 104. Here we go. It's the Giants versus the visiting team. Kennedy putting some power behind that one. Marked by Betts. Betts launches one towards goal. Rioli had it, lost it. It's been intercepted by the opposition. If you look for a quick option here, a pinpoint pass is the key. Patton puts it on the boot. Wines claims it. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. Gunston with a kick at goal. Goal. That's the first one of the game. Great bounce. Mumford guides it. With the ball now. Franklin gets it out of the crowd. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. The visiting team have scored the last 2 goals. Greater Western Sydney will have to start putting in some effort if they want a chance in this game. The ball goes over the line and out of play. The ball is returned to play. Tap to advantage. Mitchell controls it. He's tried to do too much with that kick. Nice contested mark by Betts. Nice work from Betts. They increase their lead. Nice bounce. Guided by Mumford. Jacobs gets it on the bounce. Rioli takes the mark uncontested. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Johnson laps up the misplaced footy. It's his. Takes it well. Wines, not wasting time, elects to play on. Really butchered that kick, didn't he, Richo?
If you're going to kick that poorly, you may as well just give the ball straight back to the opposition.
Neither ruckman giving an inch. Guided down nicely by Mumford. Kennedy is able to grab it on the half volley. Goal. That's 4 in a row for the visiting team. The visiting team with the ascendancy over Greater Western Sydney, leading the match 26-0. Into the game comes Mumford. Davis with the mighty fist. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Haynes kicks. Ward gets the mark without contest. Ward sends one up towards the wing. A great effort. Kennedy opts to play on. Oh, he's dropped it. He'll rue that one. Martin running in, about to kick. Gunston takes the mark. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. The visiting team have scored the last 5 goals. The visiting team by 32.
Gunston. He's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love.
Takes that one strongly. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. Gunston, not wasting time, elects to play on. Nice goal from Gunston. This one gives them an even bigger lead. More bounce than a dodgy check. Good tap from Davis. Kicked by Hopper. Johnson has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Nice mark under pressure. Shuey shins it. A clean pickup. Approaching the goals now. He can't close the deal, and it's a point. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Here's a chance for Betts. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. 30 metres out. This is a very sharp angle, Richo. What are his chances?
The angle is pretty tough, Dennis. I'm not sure he can do it.
The second quarter begins.
The winners in life constantly think in terms of I can, I will, and I am.
Hopper passes it, approaching the goals now. That's a goal. What a long kick. That's his first. A dead straight bounce. Guided by Mumford, Jacobs controls. He gets a kick out of the pack. Rioli drops the mark. Now that's just giving the ball away. Kicked by Williams. Strong mark.
Dangerfield is one of the cleanest marks of the football in the game. He opts to play on. Rioli kicks for goal.
All is in readiness. Good bounce. Mumford punches it. He's got the footy in his hands. Vogt has it. He plays on. But Nat Nui over the top. That came off the boot with huge power. Lynch marks.
Lynch is one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club. Dangerfield gathers it. He boots it. Gunston marks it. He heads into home. Gunston goes for goal.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. There's the bounce.
Mumford is superb with his ruck work. Once his eyes are locked onto the ball, there's little chance he won't get a fist to it. Betts shoots for goal. Betts, wonderful goal.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Mumford with first hands to the ball. Has it now. Mitchell gets a free kick after throwing the ball. Mitchell plays it on. Oh, he's dropped it. He'll rue that one. Controlled by Wines. Wines drives the ball towards goal. That'll be brought up by the coach at training. He's kicked that straight into the confectionery stand, out on the full. Martin over the top.
He opts to play on, sending it on its way. He gets it under pressure. Rioli lines up. Rioli goes for home.
Williams puts it on the boot. Griffin wins the marking contest. Looks like he panicked there. Takes it well. Gets boot to high. Hands like dinner plates. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. Wines picks it up. Spears a low ball. Patton laps up the misplaced footy. It's his.
He taps it. Wines with the pickup. Wines goes for home. Only a behind lead.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. He's looking for options now. Bunting directing the play. Sends it outside the 50. Betts marks it. Played on. Betts with the tap. Hall going for number one. You wouldn't believe it. It shaved the goalpost. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. You look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Mumford wins the tap. Terrible timing by Nat Nui. Finally, the third. Nice bounce. Mumford got a fist on him. He controls the bouncing ball. Ball crosses the boundary. It's a good throw in. Mumford punches it. Kennedy picks it up, boots it. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Almost the peg. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but GWS need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. It's with the lead over the Giants.
The umpire has bounced the ball. Mumford gets the tap. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Taken by Gunston. He opts to play on. What happened there? It's not the score he was looking for. Patton waiting for the man to free up. Kennedy with the mark. Approaching the goals now. Simply outplayed the opposition there. He'll be happy with that. Gunston increases the lead. The ball has been bounced. Mumford outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Natanui gets the goal from a long way out. The visiting team have scored the last 3 goals. The visiting team leads by 79. All is in readiness. The ball bouncing well. Mumford is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Natanui. A mark by Rioli. He plays on now. A chance to add one more to his tally. And he's missed. I would have expected him to nail that. Kicks it. Williams takes the mark uncontested. Lynch looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Rioli just kicked it where he was aiming. And he was aiming through the behinds, I think. Disappointing kick there. Rioli has the chance to add one more to his tally. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Nice bounce.
Mumford can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. And the ball crosses over the boundary. Davis knocks it down. Rioli takes a shot. Rioli gets the goal.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Big thump from Davis. A nothing kick. Simply outplayed the opposition there. If that post was a couple of centimetres thinner, it'd have been okay.
Let's play on.
It's not the score he was looking for. Teammates scrambling to make a lead. Marked by Mitchell. And he's heading for home. Perfect timing from Betts. Off by a matter of centimetres. Disappointing kick there. Whitfield gets set to kick it back in. No one troubling him there.
Bunteen can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league.
Out on the full.
He decides to play it on. Wines takes the mark. Wines shoots for goal. Misses for a behind.
I would have expected him to nail that. A great effort. Here's a chance for Betts, 25 metres out. From the same spot, Tiger Woods with a 9-iron as a safer bet. Last quarter, here we go.
Never give up. Failure and rejection are only the first step to succeeding.
His kicks are like fingerprints, no two ever the same. Strong mark. Approaching the goals now. Look at that. He's put it through. Bounce goes the ball. Mumford gets the tap. Is in his possession. Ward slams it on the boot. Smith lines it up. 45 metres out. We're perilously close to having the floodgates open. It's a bad feeling. This goal is vital. It's not the score he was looking for.
He boots it. Wines wins the contested ball. He kicks the ball. Gunston with the ball. Gunston shoots for goal. Gunston has slotted it through for a 6-pointer.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Punch by Mumford. Jacobs made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Marks. Kicked by Griffin. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Mitchell kicks it. Wines intercepts the bouncing ball. It comes off hands. Patton gets the intercept. And the ball goes out of play.
Tapped by Mumford. The ball spills to Wines. The ball is hammered towards goal by Wines. The visiting team have scored the last 6 goals. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Martin right in the path of Mumford. He gets his hands on the footy. A good mark under the circumstances. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 35 metres out. Kicked by Betts. Rioli looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 30 metres from home. Slams it on the boot. Betts has hit the woodwork. It's not the score he was looking for. A low kick from Patton. Takes that one strongly. He opts to play on. Rioli looking for another goal here. So close, but just to behind. Disappointing kick there.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time GWS stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. Strong mark there. He chooses to play it on.
The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Takes possession. Kennedy there to mop it up. Kicks it. He spills the mark. A favourable bounce. Winds again, Richard.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. Disappointing kick there. Final scores are 124-7. It's all said and done. It's real and it's been fun.